Hi there, everybody. This is John Drew here from Elevated Planet, here today with Ruah. How are you, Ruah?
I am very good and happy to be with you and everybody here today, John. Maybe what we can do is sort of talk to people, teach them how to figure out like their number, and
Hmm.
then next time we can actually go into what we do with it.
Okay.
So what I'm going to ask you to do, let's model this for people, is write out your birth number. I think we did this a little bit before, but let's do it again. And then add all the numbers up and then
Hmm.
tell me what you get. So you add the numbers across the line.
25th of May, 1960. So that I've got that, well, from a European point of view, 25051960.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, 7, 12, 13, 22, 28. All right. So then what you do, now that's interesting. So then you add the 2 and the 8, which gets to be a 10.
Hmm.
And then the 10 can goes down to a 1. Okay?
Okay.
So what we're going to be doing is, let me get the cards out. I put them in lines so I wouldn't have to go shuffling. Some people will get, three numbers, and
Mm.
then you've got a personality card and then a transition card where you're going to work the unconscious, and then your soul card. Other people will just get one number. Those get seven, and that will be the same. Um, there are numbers that are prime numbers, 11, 22, and 33. Um, and so, for example, I'm a 22, which goes to, which in the numerology you don't bring down, but because it's more than the 21, it goes to a 4-0. So I'm a Emperor Fool.
Mm.
So those are mine. So let's look at this. So, but what I'm going to ask people who want to watch part two is get your birthday. And again, just like you did. So John did, 25051960, and you added a cross, which came to 28. And then because 28 is higher than 21, which is the highest card, you add the 2 and 8, which is 10, and then you add the 1 and 0 and you get 1. So because what you want to end up is one or two or three numbers, 21 or below. Okay, does that make sense? Because we're going to look for the major arcana cards. So the 10 card, the higher number, is your personality card.
Okay.
And then the base number, the 1, that's your soul or spirit card.
Okay.
So the personality card, that's a lot about like how you show up for people, your persona, what you have developed. And it's, by the way, it has nothing to do with being artificial or fake, although people can carry it in a way that's artificial, but it's as if your soul wanted to show up as a human type,
Mm.
and this is the type. So your personality card, John, is the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, okay.
So, what I would have you do, and next time we'll do this together, is I would have you look at the card
Hmm.
and tell me what you see.
Hmm.
Because the way I do tarot is I'm not here to tell you, oh, well, this means blah, blah, blah. What I want is for
Yeah.
you to be sitting with, as you look at the card, what do you see? So the
Hmm.
first thing you do, and then you notice, oh, I'm really drawn to this figure. I wonder what this is about. So you really take a look at it, and you can go through a series of investigations. First, you just look with your eyes,
Hmm.
right? What do I see? What am I drawn to? Then look with the eyes of your mind.
Mm.
What thoughts come up? Um, Gee, there's a sphinx on it, and gosh, you've got these four, and I think these might be related to the four symbols of the four gospels, and I think that's related to wholeness. So that's the mind,
Hmm.
okay?
Hmm.
Then look at it with the eyes of the heart. how does your heart, your intuition, and when I say heart, that to me is going to be the place of intuition that's both right brain, but also that emerges from the gut, from the belly. So, two forms of intuition, that flash that can come in through the third eye, and also the knowing that comes up from the tummy. So I think of there being two different kind of intuitions, the
Mm.
flash from on high and that kind of rising up. And so this is how we will take a look at your personality.
Right.
And one of the things I'm just going to say out here for everybody who knows you, they can probably see in you an expression of change in terms of your own life and how you are actively involved in change on the planet right now.
Mm.
So so I would just throw that out, but I've probably given you too much and interfered with your response, but there you
Oh,
go.
that's
Take
I will keep my mind fresh next time. I'm going to park it for now. I'm
good,
not
good,
going to
good,
do
good, good.
anything with it until we sit down again for
Until we
part
sit
two.
down together. And then again, just to say for people, so then the one, when we go from the 10 to the one, is the magician card. So your soul, who you came in as an expression of the divine, a fragment of the whole of the divine, a drop in the ocean of the divine, the archetype that you carry as you incarnated into this life is the magician.
Mm.
And so you start with these, and then, of course, a reading is how do these two dance together?
Right.
So you can go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. All
Mm.
right. Um, so how about if we give that assignment to people, sit down with your birthday and find out, your two numbers. Again, if you have one number, that means soul and personality are the same. If you have three, that just means there's an intermediate place that spirit wants you to look at about this intermediate number is how these two dance together. And then next time we'll begin with you. And I don't know, maybe we'll do mine, and then we'll kind of demonstrate to people how to do this. Does that sound good?